So in this paper, we will talk about the different literature related to the blockchain technology. So this is the outline of my presentation. So we will talk about the different blockchain applications, what are the research trends and challenges, and then we talk about the discussions. And in the last, we will talk about the conclusion and the future scope. So in introduction, we will have blockchain is a growing technology which is continuously expanding in both academic and corporate world. So when we talk about blockchain technology, if it consists of only cryptocurrency part, that comes under the blockchain 1.0. And if we will integrate the smart contract with the cryptocurrency, then there will be various financial applications are also there. So that comes under the blockchain 2.0. So different applications of blockchain has been evolved. So that comes under the 3.0. So popularity of blockchain has been having the different proposals of applications with the new ideas emerging daily basis. So this survey paper is framed based on the following three research questions: the how the blockchain concept help to resolve the different challenges of different applications. So what are the domains where the blockchain is helpful for the government services? And what are the research trends and future scopes related to the scalability, privacy issues? Now we talk about the background and related work of blockchain. So here we have a distributed ledger. So a distributed ledger is a data repository that is maintained by the numerous candidates without trusting each other. So here we will have, they will communicate with one another, making use of peer-to-peer approach. So all participants have the equal authority and control. They can communicate with each other in peer-to-peer way. So then we have the blockchain technology. So distributed ledger can be implemented using various technologies. So blockchain is the one of them. So here we have the different blocks are there, and each block will have the different attributes are there. So there will be some hash values are also there. In the next slides, I will show you the basic structure of blockchain. So here we have block 3, block n. So it is block n minus 1 and it is block n plus 1. And each block contains the header file version and has hash of the previous block of this block n minus 1. And then we have the timestamp and nonce value. And then we have the Merkle roots and transaction data. So in blockchain, there will be a decentralized consequence protocol. So to keep the blockchain operational, the peers must have the protocol or a algorithm based on which they will work out. So there are different types of consensus protocols are there, such as proof of activity, proof of deposit, proof of burn, proof of work, and proof of stake. So a decentralized protocol specify the process by which network selects the peers responsible for creating and validating the most recent block with confirmed data. So now we talk about Bitcoins, so which is also a part of the cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin networks use the proof of work consensus protocol. So here they will do some computational tasks are assigned and by the various peers. The peers who is the winner that will receive the reward. Currently, right now it is 6.25 Bitcoins. New generated Bitcoins are credited to the account of peer. So now these are the comparative analysis of different techniques based on the different protocols. So here in 2021, the proof of work and proof of deposit work is being proposed. So here cryptocurrency for trading between different cryptocurrencies. So the future scope will be scalability issue can be addressed. So when we talk about Krantihas, it all, the proof of burn protocol is being used. So this technique is compatible with the popular cryptocurrencies. For the future work, privacy concern can be improved in the future also. And then we have the Ghazi have proposed a technique based on the proof of stake. So here the future work can be and the work can be done on the assumption of uncorrupted parties. So there are some chances that corrupted parties are also involved. In that case, and this work can be extended. So then we have Borst designed a cryptocurrency that prevents the civil attack. It is based on the proof of personhood. So here the future scope will be technique for public and private key generation. So Namak Nakamoto proof of work based work is proposed. So it is created a trustworthy system for the electronic transactions based on proof of work. So here incentives regulation can be formed further for optimized results. These are the different decentralized consequence protocols comparative analysis there. Now we talk about the different applications of blockchain. So here we have the blockchain have different applications such like voting, cryptocurrency, law enforcement, finance. So the first example is cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that was being introduced. So here after 2 lakhs 10,000 blocks, approximately after 4 years, the mining reward is half with the mining reward of 3.125 in the year of 2004. So after Bitcoin, there will be Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency that has the market cap of 19% of the blockchain Bitcoin size. So then we have the supply chain. So blockchain is also helpful in the supply chain. So IBM has developed the data sharing solution for a supply chain that are based on the permissions blockchain. So VChain also has created the cold chain solution that leverage this technology to oversee and trace the logistic information and promoting the secure and sharing of data. So then we talk about the blockchain in the healthcare domain. So in healthcare, there is a huge scope. So healthcare is an area where blockchain is believed to be hold enormous potential. So here the protecting the patient data is a very crucial thing. So which is often targeted by the different cyber attacks. So blockchain helps technology is highly resilient to failures and attacks. So can be used in the healthcare sector also. So here the blockchain depends on the consequence protocol, thereby not requiring any central authority. So provides a viable solution to this issue. So this figure 2 shows the prediction of global blockchain in the healthcare domain. So in 2022, it will be 0.76 billion. So in 2032 years, in 2032, this will be can be increased to 14.25 billion US dollar, which is quite bit significant. So for India also, we can use the blockchain also. So there are various services which can be utilized with the help of blockchain. So just like government services like death and birth certificates, CBS is also nowadays using blockchain from 2019. So they will all the records are available on the blockchain. So government of India is also working on remote voting system with the help of proof of concept as per the direction of Election Commission of India. So they are promoting the growth of blockchain industry among the startups and beginners so that blockchain can be helpful for the Smart India project. So now we talk about the research trends and challenges. So the first challenge is scalability. Then we have the software secure codes, anomaly, privacy preserving, and impact of quantum computing that we will discuss. So in scalability also, it is very significant in blockchain technology. So here we have number of transaction process per second. So consensus algorithm used by the blockchain also affects the TPS capability. So when we talk about proof of work, here it can process the 10 to 27 TPS worldwide, which is quite less. So Ethereum and Bitcoins are capable of doing average approximation of 5 KB to 10 TPS. So this is the main challenge. To address this challenge, benefit from the blockchain technology. It is possible to share the data through the off-chain dedicated channels while still recording the data sharing proof on the blockchain for the purpose of tracking. Then we talk about the secure software codes. Every years there will be different attacks on smart contracts, software codes. So in that case also, smart contracts are designed to be immutable, meaning that transaction made through them cannot be reversed. So any bugs in the software code can be difficult to fix. To ensure the blockchain environment security, there are certain limitations imposed on the smart contract. Now we talk about the anomaly detection. The process of auditing the smart contract is very crucial before their deployment. A tool called Erase was introduced for converting the smart contracts into the high-level pseudocode, which will analyze its various properties. So one potential research is to enhance the audit tools for smart contracts with the goal of auditing more, if not all, the properties. So another research trend will be zero trust network access, which aims to provide the continuous authentication of endpoints for the improved endpoint security. Then we have anomaly detection. So one research trend is areas to leverage the machine learning and deep learning techniques to analyze the data. And then we have the privacy preserving. So as the quantity of data stored in the blockchain increases, organizations are becoming increasingly concerned with the privacy leaks. To address these concerns, various techniques such as homomorphic encryption, trusted execution platforms can be used in future also. Various blockchain enterprises such as Civic are working to prevent the identity using blockchain. Now we talk about the quantum computing. So here we have elliptic curve digital signature algorithm is commonly used for cryptographic algorithm. So as a result, it is virtually impractical to compute the private key from the public key. So several major players like Microsoft, D-Wave, IBM are focusing on the research and development of the quantum computing. So now we talk about the discussion. So here three trends has been observed. The first trend is the popularity of the cryptocurrency, which offers convenience and cost saving for fund transaction. But this is also a challenge to the national financial financial policies. And the second trend will be suppose in the 2019 we face the COVID-19. So in that time also we need a uniform vaccine certificates are required. In that case also the blockchain will be very useful. And the third will be agreeing to the use of blockchain as a shared infrastructure within a country can be considering a considerable challenge, and establishing a common standards add another layer of complexity. Thus, developing the standards and regulations can be significantly hurdle for the widespread adoption of the blockchain system. So now come to the conclusion part. So security benefits, the decentralized structure of blockchain has a significant interest in the decentralized information system. So this survey paper have discussed various challenges and present the comprehensive analysis of different blockchain applications. So by reviewing and discussing these mechanisms, we identify the potential research directions for diverse application domain. And moreover, since blockchain is comparatively new technology in the field of healthcare, so there is a lot of scope for the domain of healthcare. So these are the references. Thank you very much. Any questions, please?